Good morning, everyone. Welcome to computerlabspace. Watch my previous videos on C programming for better understanding of basic C concepts. Today we will learn the precedence and associativity of operators in C. Okay, let's start now. What I mean by precedence? Or the question can be asked like order of evaluation also. So first let us learn what is precedence. Here precedence is nothing but we will be having an expression where it is a combination of different operators and operands. Okay, we already know, right? What do you mean by operands and operators? So operands can be like, for example, a plus b into c. So let us consider this as an expression. So here, this expression, it is a combination of different operands as well as different operators, isn't it? So now, if you look at this expression, how to solve this or in what order the operators need to be evaluated. First, plus needs to be evaluated or multiplication needs to be evaluated. We don't know. So that is what here the precedence means. In what order the different operators needs to be evaluated in an expression is called as precedence. Okay, so this is what we are going to study for the different operators. What is the priority we need to consider in our expression? Then associativity. For example, sometimes what happened? For example, in this expression only if I add divide by d, a plus b into c divided by d. Here multiplication and division both are having the same priority or the same precedence. Okay, so in this condition which one needs to be evaluated first? It is a multiplication symbol or it is division, isn't it? So this leads to the confusion. That's why we will go with the associativity. So associativity helps us to determine the order in which operators having same precedence needs to be evaluated. So this is what associativity. Is it clear? Is it clear? I hope it's clear. So let's continue with the precedence table. So this is what precedence and associativity table. So category, operator and associativity. Okay. So here, if you look at this, primary operator. So primary operator, we are going to give the priority, the highest priority for the brackets. Either it is a small brackets or rectangular brackets. We are going to give the highest priority. That is the first priority and needs to be solved by left to right. For example, if the expression is like this, a plus b into c, and if b into c is having the priority or else, sorry, brackets, or else a plus b into c where a plus b is having the bracket. The first priority we are going to give for the brackets. Brackets, whatever the expression is there inside the bracket needs to be solved first or evaluated first, then we are going to solve the next. So I will take up with the problems in this video only next. Okay, so we'll solve that. And left to right, the most importantly associativity here needs to be solved by left to right. For example, if I write c divided by d and this is having a bracket, okay, here you need to solve from left to right. First you need to solve this expression, next you need to solve this expression. So this is what left to right. And along with that, the first priority we are going to give for the postfix. Postfix in nothing but post increment. For example, a plus plus, post increment or post decrement. We are going to give the first priority even for these two, and it needs to be solved by left to right. Similar way, unary operator. Unary means which is having only one operand, right? So these all things, these all having a unary, that means the second priority, and it needs to be solved by right to left. We will solve the problems at that time, you will come to know. Okay. See here, this is a pre-increment, pre-decrement. Okay. Then multiplicative. Multiplicative, here we have multiplication symbol, division symbol and modulus symbol. For the division, we are going to consider with the uh, quotient, right? Then for the modulus, we are going to consider the remainder. Then shift, left shift, right shift, and this is what the left shift and this is what the right shift. In my previous video, I explained left shift, right shift problems, how to solve. So go through that, okay? Then equality, whether A is equal to B, or whether A not equal to B. So this is what equality checking and needs to be solved by left to right only. Then comes bitwise. So all these three needs to be included in the bitwise only. And since we have bitwise and if I consider only bitwise operators, in that bitwise and is having the first priority, then bitwise XOR, then bitwise OR. Okay. Then logical operators, if I consider logical and logical OR together, we can write it as just bitwise, and here I can consider it as a logical. Okay. Then conditional or ternary. I explained while explaining the operators, I think. Conditional operators or ternary operators both are same, where it is like A condition. We are going to check for the condition whether A greater than B. If the condition is true, you are going to print A, or if the condition is false, we are going to print the value B. So this is what the condition, and the value 1, value 2. So this is what the conditional operator. And since we have three things here, 1, 2 and 3, we are going to call this as a ternary operator. And here this one is also considered as one operator, and this is second, and this is third. So that's why it is called as ternary operator. And this also needs to be solved by right to left. Then we have the assignment operators. Assignment means assigning a value to the variable, right? Whether it is equal, for example, if it is A is equal to A plus B, right? A is equal to A plus B. Here A plus B value is going to be assigned to the variable A. So this is also possible. In shorthand, we are going to write it as A plus is equal to B, right? All these things I have already explained in my previous videos, which is ctokens operators. Go through that, okay? I think I have made 2 to 3 videos on operators only, okay? So this is what the precedence and associativity. Even comma is also considered as one of the associativity or precedence, and this needs to be solved by left to right. So this is a table which is of precedence and associativity. And yeah, one more thing, you need to remember this before solving the expression. You need to remember. How we are going to remember? The simple technique I can say, just for my remembrance, I'm just making this. Puma is rebel, that is REBL, tack, rebel tack. Okay, Puma. P means primary, U means unary, multiplicative, A, and is, here I is unused. Okay, for my reference I've taken. S means shift, then relational, E equality, then bitwise. All the bitwise operators I have taken it as B, then logical operators I have taken it as L. In that you need to remember AND, XOR, OR. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Then logical and 1, logical are second to second priority. Then ternary operators, that is T, then assignment and comma. And in this everything it is left to right associativity except UTA. UTA means unary, then ternary, then assignment. If you look at here, only these three is having the associativity right to left. Is it clear? I hope it's clear. So we will solve the problems now. Is it fine? We'll start with the problems. Okay. Let's start with the first problem, which is a simple one I have taken here. X is equal to A plus B into C. Right. So first try to replace the variable with the values, where A is equal to 5, B is equal to 2, and C equal to 3. Right. So X is equal to A 5 plus B value is 2 into 3. So here, how we are going to solve? Just look at this expression. We have plus and multiplication symbol. Which one is having the highest priority? That is multiplication symbol, right? After multiplication, we have plus or minus. See, if you look at your multiplication is having the first priority compared to plus minus, right? So this means you need to solve multiplication first, then addition. So 5 plus 2 into 3. 3 to the 6. So you're going to get the value 11. Okay. Next comes to the second expression. X is equal to a plus b. So a value is 5. Just I'm trying to replace the variables with values. 5 plus 1 minus c value is 4 divided by, it is a division, okay, divided by 2 into e value is 6 minus f value is 1. Just I have replaced all this. Then for which one you are going to give the first priority? For the brackets, right? So first you are going to solve with the brackets. So 5 plus 1, 6. So brackets we are having like left to right only. Is it clear? So 6 minus, now I have removed the brackets after solving. 4 divided by 2. So 2 into 6 minus 1. It is 5. Now you need to look at the priority of the or precedence of the operator since multiplication is having the highest priority. 6 minus 5 to the 10. The answer will be minus 4. Is it clear? Is it clear? Huh? Then the third expression, third expression or problem. Here directly I have taken the values instead of what? The variables. Okay. Now 1 plus minus 3 into 4 divided by 2 mod 3. Now, as we already know, the first priority is for the brackets, right? So this is equivalent to 1. If I remove brackets, what happens? Plus, minus. So which is having the domination or plus into minus, how we are going to get? It is minus only, right? So minus 3 into, just I'm removing the brackets and writing the remaining part. Or else, if you're familiar, once you become familiar, you can solve here only, okay? Now, 1 minus 3 into 4 division by 2 mod 3. So just if you look at the priority or the precedence table, you will come to know that multiplication symbol, division symbol and modulus symbol, all three are having the same priority. So when we have like this, we need to go for the associativity. And here the associativity is left to right. So come back to the problem here. Now 1 minus. Now, see, which one you need to solve? Since all three, multiplication, division and modulus, all three are having the same priority. You need to solve by left to right. So 3 into 4, 12, right? So 12 divided by 2 mod 3. Here only you can solve, but I'm explaining step by step, okay? 1 minus, now 12 by 2, what you are going to get? 6. We already know, right? For the division, you need to consider the quotient. So 2, 6 is a 12. The remainder is 0, the quotient. For division, you need to consider quotient. Okay. So 1 minus 12 divided by 2, it is 6 mod 3. Okay. So 1 minus 6 mod 3. So 1 minus here 3 mod 6. So 3 2s are 6. For mod you need to consider the remainder. So what is the remainder here? 0. So the overall value, the result will be 1. Is it clear how I have solved? Go for the next problem. If you have any queries or any problem, if you're not able to solve, kindly put it in the comment section. I will definitely solve and I will reply for you. Okay. Next comes to the next problem. X is equal to minus minus a into a plus b divided by d minus c plus plus into b. Here I have included pre-decrement and post-increment. pre-decrement and post-increment. So if you look at this, the table, here we have the first priority for the post fix or the post increment or post decrement. Then we are having the next priority for the pre decrement or the pre increment. Okay, so shall we start with this problem? We'll substitute the value now. Okay, so that is equal to minus minus a means minus minus 3 into a plus b, so 3 plus 4 divided by d value is 2 minus c value is 5 plus plus into then b value is 4, right? Yes. Now while solving, you need to look at the brackets first, since it is having a highest priority, as well as we need to look at the post fix or post increment or post decrement operator, and the associativity is from left to right, no? So just write as it is, minus minus 3 into this one, the brackets. We need to remove the brackets first. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. 7 by 2 minus 5 plus plus. Since it is post increment, so how we are going to do? If it is 5 plus plus, post increment means first we need to use the value, then we need to increment it by 1, isn't it? So first we need to use the value. So this becomes 5 into 4. So now, yes, then minus minus 3, the next priority. If you look at the precedence table, the next priority you need to give for the what is that? Unary operator, that is pre-increment and pre-decrement, right? So then we are going for multiplicative and additive. So just minus minus 3, since it is pre-decrement, pre-decrement means what? First you decrease the value, that means 2. Then you need to use this value only. So this becomes 2 into 7 by 2 minus 5 into 4. Is it clear? So 2 into 7 by 2. Now it is easier for us to solve it by left to right, since multiplication, division, multiplication, we have all three operators as a same precedence or same priority. All right, 2 into 7, that is 14. 14 divided by 2 minus 5 into 4. You can write as it is, or else you can directly write it as 20. So 14 divided by 2, that is 7. 7 minus 20. So the answer will be minus 13. But what is the value? The expression value is minus 13. But what will happen to the A, B, C, D value? So A value becomes 2 only, then B value becomes 4, no change in that since no increment, no decrement for the variable B, but C value will be 6 because we have used that and it has been incremented. So C is equal to 6 and D is equal to 2. So this is what the final answer for this particular expression. And the next problem we have by making use of a assignment operator and as well as with the shorthand operator. As I already explained in my previous videos, which includes assignment operator topic, A plus is equal to B. The meaning or the equivalent or shorthand writing of this, the expansion of this is A is equal to A plus B. Is it clear? So now first we'll try to make it the descriptive one of this expression. So A plus is equal to then B star, that is equal to assignment operator, right? So that's why I'm just making it as or including with the brackets in order to expand this. So C minus, that is equal to 5. So convert that into proper shorthand. Okay. So later, now we need to expand that. So A plus equal to B into is equal to See, we have included the brackets and we are going to solve the inner bracket first, then the outer, then the next outer. So C minus is equal to 5. How we are going to expand this? C is equal to C minus 5. Isn't it? So similar way, you just expand all this. A plus is equal to B is equal to B into then C is equal to C minus 5. Is it clear? Then A is equal to A plus, then B is equal to B into, then C is equal to C minus 5. I think it is easier for now to substitute the values so that you are going to get with the result. So A is equal to A plus, that is I'm just substituting 5 plus B is equal to B into, that is 1 into, then C is equal to C minus 5. C value is 4, 4 minus 5. Right? You should not miss the brackets, okay? Then A plus, sorry. So A is equal to 5 plus B is equal to 1 into C. What is the value of C here? It is minus 1. Right? Then A is equal to 5 plus B is equal to 1 into, just directly you put the answer here, that is minus 1. Sorry, I think I've removed one bracket, no? So this bracket won't be there. Then A is equal to 5 plus what is the value of B? B is equal to 1 into minus 1, that is 1 only, right? Yes. Now A is equal to 5 plus minus. So it is minus 1. So the value will be A is equal to 4. So this is the final answer for this expression. I hope the concepts are clear, whatever I explained in this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and click on bell icon for more notification. Thank you. Take care.